this is probably my second favorite catcher. Coming out of LA, wearing Dodger blue. So a little note that I have on Cartaya, might be overswinging in 2022 to showcase the power because the average dipped. He had a great average in 2021, and it just looks, just completely looking at stats and stuff like that, it just looks like, man, he's trying to get to the bigs. I got to get there. My power is going to showcase right now, and he's overswinging. What do you see from this player, Ross?
So it's interesting. You have him. What did you say you would put him at?
Well, I probably go Moreno, Alvarez, but then I go Cartaya. But
that's interesting.
This is a little bit of a kind of a feeling. The Dodgers are so good at developing players, and Cartaya has been in their system for 3 years at least,
since 2019. 4 years, so I guess.
4 years.
You count 2020.
And you can kind of see how they're building him and making him come through. He was always on my radar, but he was always owned in every league that I was in. He's just kind of one of those players I really, really, really like.
Okay.
What do you got on?
So let me give you my perspective, which is interesting. We're gonna play opposites a little bit on this, not full opposites, but a little bit. I'm a little different. I'm probably a little lower on Cartaya, Diego Cartaya, than other people are. I think he's a good prospect. I think he came up with really good pedigree, and this is probably why he was on your radar right from the get-go. He was one of those top international guys from the day that he came in, and he's one of those guys that's panning out. Though I feel like that pedigree is probably overstating his value slightly. He had a great season last year. I don't want to discount it. Let me run through his stats here. This year on the season between A and high A, I believe. Yep. He hit 254 with a 389 OBP with a 503 slugging percentage. And so he had 22 home runs on the year, hit for good power. You're right. The batting average took a dip compared to last year. Last year at single A, he hit 298 with a 409 OBP and a 614 slugging percentage. So he did really well, but that was only 137 plate appearances too. So there's a little sample size stuff going on with that too. Just enough to be slightly skeptical. I think he's a very good prospect. I think he's got very solid power. I think he's probably a little overrated by most analysts or scouts out there.
Sure.
Strikeout rate is a little elevated for what I like to see on our player details. Both batting average and strikeout rate get a blues designation, meaning they're like a little on the lower end. No speed. He's not going to steal any bases, which is fine. I mean, you're certainly not expecting that from your catcher. Good power. He projects for at peak on average to 28 home runs. So very solid power. I'm just probably a little bit lower on him than others. No, not a lot. I think he's a top 100 player.
Sure. That's fair. I think this is the closest. Yeah, this is the closest to a prototypical catcher that you'll find. It's going to have nice power numbers, going to have a higher average than your prototypical catcher. He's not uber athletic. He's not the guy that's going to get you 10 stolen bases a year. He's going to have no speed, but he's going to have nice power numbers. I have my eyes completely fixated on Cartaya.
Okay. Thank you for watching this player evaluation. If you'd like more great content on prospects across Major League Baseball, please visit our website, www.scoutthestatline.com. Thanks a lot.